Lucky and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the thumbnail today. In today's video, we're going to be featuring 5 fragrances that are mass appealing, loved by many people, but do not work for me. And the reason I'm focusing on these particular fragrances is because I was considering decluttering them or giving them away to other family members and friends. And I decided I've spent so much money on these fragrances, I need to figure out a way to make them work. So I think I've got it figured out. I've layered them with other things. And if you're interested in seeing my layering combos, hang with me. Click on the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also click on the notification bell to make you aware of when I post my next videos and or have a giveaway. Thank you. So if you're ready, I am too. Let's get started. First on the list is none other than YSL's Black Opium, the EDP. Now this is an amber vanilla fragrance, and I know lots of people love this fragrance. I've heard all the wonderful reviews, how people have to have it if you have a collection. You don't have a collection unless you have this in it for a designer fragrance. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this does nothing for me. This does not work for me on its own. So, like I said, I didn't want to declutter and have to give away the fragrances I paid good money for. But I'll be honest with you, because it's a small bottle, that should tell you that I was kind of on the fence about it when I made my purchase. Because normally I'll purchase the largest bottle. But I purchased this small bottle because I wasn't really sure about it. I didn't really like it in the store. The dry down, it got a little bit better. And I thought, well, maybe it'll smell better. Maybe I can work with it. So I purchased the small bottle to try it out and give it a chance. And it was no good for me. It just did not work. And I wanted to love this fragrance because everybody says it's wonderful, right? There's something in there that doesn't sit right with my nose. Now, I've been complimented while wearing this. As a matter of fact, this is one of my husband's favorite fragrances on me, so he likes it. But it doesn't work for my nose. When I wear it, I don't feel great in it. As a matter of fact, when I wear it, it's like a waste of time for me because I'm like, I spent all this money. I want to feel a certain kind of way. I want to feel a way about it. And I just don't, if I'm being honest. But what I did was, as you can tell, I'm about half done on the bottle. And in all honesty, when it's gone, it's gone. I will not be adding this back to my collection. I've tried all the flankers. None of them work for me, okay? I think I was enticed by the pear note and pink pepper because those are notes that I love. I love orange blossom. I love vanilla. I like patchouli, but it's too much jasmine, too much coffee, and the bitter almond and licorice, I hate. I do not like bitter almond. I do not like licorice notes in fragrances. So I should have known, but you know, I got it and here we are. So what I did was I tried it out with a bunch of different combinations, and the one that works best for me that I like and I can wear, and my husband still compliments me on it, is the Bath & Body Works Midnight Amber Glow Body Lotion. Now this made it a little warmer. This made it a little smokier for me. This grounded it a little more. It gave me more of a, I don't know, it just made me feel more comfortable. It toned down the coffee note in here. It toned down some of the jasmine, and that bitter almond note and licorice that I don't care for kind of went away. But then also I got the Cadhmere Vanilla 28 and put it together. The 3 of them together, I can live with this. I can absolutely live with this. I don't mind wearing this. I don't mind smelling like this. My husband still loves it, and I can wear it. And so this is what I do. And I know I cannot be the only person out there that does not care for this scent. But if I am, this is how I'm wearing it. And this is how I'm not wasting my money or giving my money away by decluttering it. So if you're like me and don't really care for YSL's Black Opium or any of the flankers, try this layering combo and let me know. And if you have a better layering combo, please share it with me, because after this bottle's gone, which I don't know when that's going to be, but I do not plan on rebuying this one again. But if you have a better layering combo, I'd like to try it because I'd like to make this work. I don't know why my nose doesn't like it except for the bitter almond and licorice that I don't care for. And I don't know, the coffee was kind of strong for me in here, but now with this and the vanilla kind of toned it down and grounded it, I smell like a delicious, yummy latte. And you will too. So let me know how you feel about my layering combo. And if you have something better, please share it with me down in the comment box. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, number 2 on my list, another Amber Fougere fragrance. And so this fragrance, which is so mass appealing, so many people love it. I've seen all the reviews. does not work for me. None of the flankers. I've tried them all, and I don't like any of them. But again, this is another fragrance I held on to because my husband likes it. So of course I want to smell nice for him, but why can't we both like a fragrance? So, I've been focusing on fragrances that we both enjoy because when I wear this, I just don't feel special in it. And so many people have talked this fragrance up that I just thought, what is wrong with my nose that I don't like this? And I'll tell you, there's nothing wrong with my nose. This fragrance just doesn't do it for me. And I've been trying to figure out why this doesn't work for me because I love lavender, I love mandarin orange, I love bergamot, I love orchid, I love orange blossom. I do like jasmine, sambac. I love vanilla, love tonka bean. The ambergris note makes it intoxicating, but the vetiver is very, very heavy. The lavender is a little too much, and they just kind of overdid it. They just kind of overdid it for me. But I had to find a layering combo because I want to get my money's worth out of this and I want to wear it. And if I use this up, I'm still on the fence as to whether I'll buy another bottle or not. But with this particular layering combo, I'm enjoying it right now. So let me show you what it is. I purchased this Orange Blossom Absolute Floral Elixir Body Lotion from Pear de Sans. And let me tell you, this combination here, it amped up the orange blossom for me, toned down some of the lavender and the vetiver, and it doesn't feel so heavy and so overpowering with lavender that this works for me. But to make this even more special and to make it smell even more unique, like something that I'm proud to wear, I added the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crust Cherryoso 62, which is a pistachio and salted caramel. So that kind of gave it a little salty note to it. And with everything that's going on here with the orange blossom, it's just yummy. All of it together smells very, very delicious. Because this is working now, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it again after it's gone. But I do like this, and this works for me. So if this is a scent that you don't care for, like I don't care for, this may also work for you. And I hope I'm not offending anybody because honestly, this is just my opinion and my nose. But this combo works for me. But on its own, no thank you. No ma'am, no sir. Third on my list, guess who? Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the EDP. And I know everybody loves it. Everybody but me. And it's another amber floral fragrance. As you can tell, I love amber. But this one, the black currant is nice. The pink pepper is one of my favorite notes, but it's not enough here. The bergamot is the citrus that I like, but the jasmine is overdone. They have jasmine sambac, jasmine tea. It's just too much. And the bourbon vanilla, the cashmeran, and the guaiac wood. Now, there's a lot going on in this fragrance, but it just kind of all gets mixed in there, and you don't really know what to let your nose land on. It's just so much going on. Now, I know many of you love it, and so don't come for me. This is my opinion. But for me, Valentino's Donna Born in Roma, she can stay in Roma. But guess what I did? I layered it with some yumminess. One of the things I layered it with was Fenty Skin, the Fenty Butter Drop. This added more vanilla. So I amped up the vanilla and the whipped cream to it. It made it creamy, which is comforting and cozy. It toned it a little bit for me. It kind of grounded my nose to focus in on the good stuff and not all of what was happening with this fragrance because it was too much going on in here. Then what I did was I brought in the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush number 68. Now this also has a Brazilian jasmine in it, but what it has in it that is very prominent is a dragon fruit note. So that dragon fruit note amped up the fruitiness of this floral fragrance. So we added some fruity dragon fruit to the floral and more vanilla. And this combination, chef's kiss. Now I love this. I absolutely love this. And I will repurchase this because this layering combo, I gotta have it in my life, okay? So I will be repurchasing this once I'm done with this bottle. Now, when I really wanna put it on and I wanna take this to another dimension, take it to another level and get my entire whole life, I add something else to it. I'll do this for the day, but if I'm headed out for the night, I wanna amp it up and make it beast mode because that's what I like. I like beast mode scents. And I added the K.Ali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. This amped up the pink pepper note in here, and the combination is amazing. Hey everybody, forgive me for taking a nap. That's what this perfume did for me, put me to sleep. This was so underwhelming. Burberry Her Elixir, the EDP. I know, everybody likes it, everybody but me. And the reason being, it's just boring. It's so simplistic. It's strawberries in a bottle. That strawberry note is there. The blackberry is not that prominent. The jasmine, vanilla and amber and the sandalwood brings about a creaminess to it, but it's just not enough. It was so underwhelming that I felt like this is something I might have worn back in the day when I was a teenager, you know, smell pretty and cute. But this wasn't a grown woman fragrance to me, and that's what I want. And I don't need it to always be beast mode, but when I'm wearing something that's not beast mode, I want it to smell beautiful. And this just smelled like strawberries. I smell like something I could get at Bath & Body Works in a body mist by itself. I didn't need to purchase and spend all this money when I could have just bought a strawberry body spray. But I know a lot of you like it. And so I thought, let me work with that. You know, I am not a very good cook, but I love to bake. And so I said, let me work with that strawberry and see what I can do here. So what I did, this is how we do it. I got my EOS Vanilla Cashmere body lotion. And if you don't know about this, now you do. Go out and get it. Do not walk but run and get this lotion. I wear this by itself every night when I'm getting out of the tub and I'm putting on my loungewear. I'm smelling like a yummy bowl of vanilla bean ice cream. So this vanilla cashmere underneath the strawberry, ooh, that was good. Now, what I did was, because this toned it down, and this was already simple, so I needed to amp up that strawberry in there. And I did that by getting the Bath & Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake Body Mist. The three of them together is a yummy gourmand dessert. This is how you do it. This is how you make Burberry Her Elixir smell delicious. And more than just fruit. I don't want to just smell like a fruit. I want to smell delicious. I want people to smell me and be like, you smell good. What are you wearing? And when I wear this combination, that's what I get, because this is so strong by itself. I mean, this is very fragrant. And this is so inexpensive, you guys. You can get it at your local Target or Walmart. It's about $7 or $8 for the bottle. It lasts forever. It's very moisturizing. And nobody's paying me to say these things about these products, but this made this wearable for me. And then this just amped it up. And so the combination is A-okay with me. And I will be repurchasing Burberry Her Elixir, the EDP. And fifth on the list is none other than Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. Now this is an amber vanilla fragrance. It's boozy, it's peach, but it's bitter peach. And when I think of peaches, I think of juicy, mouth-watering, sweet fruit. And if you saw my other review on Valea by Parfums de Marly, I compared that peach fragrance to this peach fragrance. And I'm sorry, this one just does not hold up. And to think, I paid $390 plus tax for this. And what was I thinking? Who wants their peach to be bitter? I don't want my peach to be bitter. I want my peach to smell sweet, okay? So I had to work with this one. I really had to work with this one, because at that price point of $400, I was not decluttering this. I was going to figure out a way to make this work, and I did. So I got the Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere Body Souffle from Philosophy. And that toned the peach down a little bit. And it wasn't the peach that I was trying to tone down. It was the bitterness of the peach. I wanted my peaches to smell sweet, and this does not. This is boozy and bitter. And that patchouli that's in there, the tonka bean, the benzoin, it's got too much going on there. And then they had the nerve to put vetiver in there that makes it heavy. So it was just too much. But this toned it down a little bit, took some of that bitterness out of there. And I added some Fresh Cream by Philosophy. Now, I'm not much of a cook, but I love to bake. And one of my favorite desserts to make is peach cobbler. So when I put this together, I smell like a yummy peach cobbler. Like when it first comes out the oven, all warm and gooey, it smells sweet. You can smell the brown sugar, you can smell the vanilla, you can smell the butter, you can smell the sweet peaches. It's just mouth watering. Make them want to take a bite. But at any rate, I love this combination. So yes, I will keep this in my collection. And because Tom Ford was bought out by Estee Lauder, when you visit your local The Cosmetic Store company, you can get this particular fragrance for 50% off for the month of March. And I paid $3.90 plus tax, but I will repurchase this because this combination is something I adore. I love this. I love smelling like a peach cobbler. I love it. And if you can get it half off, and I happen to be VIP and you can too because it's free to be VIP, you can get an additional 20% off. So I think now this bottle, you could actually purchase it this month at the cosmetic company store for about $170. And this was $390 plus tax. So that's even better. Now, this is my daytime, maybe go to bed scent, daytime scent. But if I'm going somewhere special and I really want to amp it up, guess what I do? I bring in Lancome's Trésor, which is another peach fragrance. I combine it with this and I'm getting my whole life. Let me live, okay? Let me live. I'm getting my whole life with this combination. Everybody had Trésor back in the day, right? And it's one of the scents that I used to really wear and love. So I always keep a bottle in my collection because I like to smell it. And from time to time I wear it. And what's so interesting about this scent is a lot of young people today don't wear this. So if you wear this scent out, it smells so yummy, people want to know what you're wearing, but they're not old enough to even remember this scent from back in the day, because most of the people that are starting their fragrance collections or coming up on perfumes and things right now, they were just being born in the late 80s and early 90s. But Lancome's Trésor is a scent that I love. I remember it from back in the day. And when I pair that with this, this is a special combination. And I want you guys to give it a try if you have this and you feel the same way that I do about it. I know a lot of people like this, but the one thing I've learned about this fragrance is mainly the men like it. I don't know too many women that really adore this fragrance. Everybody that I personally know that have spoken really highly of this, they're all male. And that's okay. And I don't mind smelling this on other people. But like I said, I want my peach to smell sweet. And this is how I sweeten it up. And this is how I tone it down. And this is how I make it smell yummy and gourmand. And you can too. If you have any layering combos that work well with Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, please share them with me down below in the comments section and let me know, because I'm probably going to go get a backup bottle of this from the cosmetic store while it's on sale. And this combination is something I can more than live with. I actually use it regularly. I like it. I really, really do. So yes, I would repurchase this. Not at the $3.90 price, but as long as I can get it on sale at the cosmetic store, I'm going to go get a backup bottle so I can continue this. And please share yours with me, because I want to know. If I have other combinations I can put together with this, I'd love to know about them. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. God bless you. May the favor of God be upon you. Get all your yummy life together right here with these layering combos, and let me know how you like them and share with me. And we'll talk again soon in the next video. Take care.